Hi there. Welcome to this week's podcast. Today we're going to discuss about the new Super Sentai that's going to happen in 2020. It's called Mashin Sentai Kiramager. I'm not pretty sure what that is, to be honest. But according to Facebook or any of those social media websites, this is new Super Sentai is going to be standing. And it's of course the Rewa Super Sentai. So technically, this is season 44 of Super Sentai itself, but it's saying it's the 45th season, or not 45th season actually, 45th team because Keisa Sentai Potolenja was also part of season 42, even though both logos combined with each other, obviously, and it's going to be distinguished or amazing, would say. But before we get started with today's podcast, I want you to comment down below on what you want to see more of this podcast or YouTube video podcast. This is my first one ever. Anyway, let's get started. Super Sentai. It's been way crazy lately. Well, obviously, because it's been over 40 years since Super Sentai first started. It all started with TV Sentai Gorenja back in 1975. That was a crazy year for your parents to find out. Well, in Japan, obviously. Well, I first started watching Super Sentai when I was 10 years old, actually. My first Super Sentai was Samurai Sentai Shinkenja. That was back in 2009. And ever since then, I've been in love with Super Sentai itself. And the Power Rangers too, but mostly Super Sentai, obvious. Of course. Let's see, what else? I'm thinking. Oh yeah. Well, ever since season 35 of Super Sentai aired, which is Kaizoku Sentai Gokaija, well, I that's how I learned most of my knowledge of Super Sentai. Cause when each ranger transforms to another ranger, it reveals their true selves, or like they change into the past rangers to fight the evil Zanyakus. Now that was best. And then there's Gobastas, life after the 35th Super Sentai. And believe me, that is intense. Well, it's gonna be. Well, Goldberg says was a great Super Sentai too, even though there was only 5 Rangers and 7 Zords, even though they were the first Super Sentai to use the terms Megazords and Zords. Now that was impressive. And then we get Kyoija, Tokija, Ninja, Juoja, Kyurenja, Lupin Ninja, Pato Ninja, View Soldier, and well, View Soldier is the current Super Sentai. And so far, they're doing great. With so many Kishirus on their side, Evil doesn't stand a chance. But what you have your doubts about Gaisoku? Yeah, he's a really tough warrior. Who's thinking that Nada might be Gaisorg? Leave your comments down below, and I'll read them. Who thinks Gaisorg is Nada? Yes? No? Maybe so? Anyway, what do you expect from Yusolja so far? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Would you want to see more of it? More than less? But now, with the Mashin Sentai Kiramager, we all know there's going to be a Red Ranger and a Blue Ranger, possibly a Pink Ranger and a Yellow Ranger. But who's the 5th Ranger going to be? It could be either a Green Ranger, a Black Ranger, a White Ranger, or maybe another Chrism Red Ranger like we did in Heidi Kenja, or something like that. Like Kabuto Daija was a secondary Red Ranger, and Quagga Daija was a secondary Blue Ranger that teamed up with the Heidi Kenjas. Just thinking about Super Sentai in general makes me think, what will the future be like if there was no Super Sentai? Well, we saw a glimpse of it from Dolbit Sentai Jiroja Dai Ninja, the movie. The message from Super Sentai itself. Sorry, I got a common cold. Excuse me. Nah, it's nothing to worry about. Allergies wise. Anyway, Super Sentai. You just gotta love it. Love it, hate it, who cares, right? Did you know? Wow. Did you know that most of the Power Ranger footage comes from Super Sentai itself? So for example, we're on Power Rangers Beast Morphers, which was Tokime Sentai Gobustas. And it's quite amazing how they use some of the footage from 7 years ago into this. But let's more focus about Super Sentai itself. What's your favorite Super Sentai out of them all? Who's your favorite Ranger? Who's your favorite ally? Leave your comments down below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification bell to receive more updates. I mean, wow. Super Sentai. Let's keep going. Yeah, like I said, this is technically the 45th team, but it's season 44 of Super Sentai itself. Oh, just wait. In 6 years, it's going to be the 50th anniversary. But, however, 5 more teams would be the 50th team. But, Oh, speaking of which, speaking of team-wise, did you see the Lupin Ninja vs. Pato Ninja vs. Q Ninja movie? Now that was crazy. Because all 3 Super Sentai showed up, and a jewel just showed up. Like, if you all saw Mondo Misao, or Mitsan, he was like, let's do this, guys! Like, wait, what? Like, seriously, his team did not get a team up. Well, even though in the Kamen Rider Super Sentai Cho Superhero Taisen movie, the Jewel just and the Kyuden just did team up. But he thought that it wasn't a good idea, and yet he film bombed the movie actually. So after he beat a bunch of Jakmara troops, he just ran off to the hill, and the Q Rangers, Lupin Ninja, Pato Rangers they just kept on fighting, and they defeated Don Armage or K is with an M or a K. Not really sure, but that was a great movie, and the dance that goes with it, like Luhu Patovillas, Luhu Patovillas. It was just amazing. This is gonna be a short podcast, but I promise next time this podcast may be a little longer than whatever minutes. If you like hearing this, let me know down in the comments below. I think that's it. If you want to see my last video, which was Keisa Sentai Pata Ninja theme, chase you up, click the box on the right of your screen. And if you want to see a playlist of Super Sentai, click the box on the left top of the screen. And don't forget to hit my icon in the center so you can get more videos, details, and, fun facts. Alright. I nearly forgot to introduce myself. This is Andrew the Man, signing off.